Thank you.
How's it going, guys? Him, I am 90% certain I'm already following you. However, I'm just gonna double check because I'm pretty certain I already did. But I am gonna check. So give me a sec. Yeah, 23. Yep, I am following. God, you're nearly at 100 as well. That's awesome. All right, so what I'm also going to do is.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Silent Warrior 07. Appreciate that. Good to see you. I'm just going to drop a shout out to him23. If you're not already following him, please do so. Right, I'm just going to see if this works. So hold on a minute. We should be able to get some background going. All right. So I'm going to be relying on you guys to let me know if the music's too loud. I also need to know if the music's on YouTube because Twitch allows you to play Spotify in the background while you're streaming. YouTube does not. So I need to make sure I've set it up correctly because I like a little bit of background noise while I'm playing. But at the same time, I need to make sure that it's not playing through on YouTube. Anayan, good to see you. How you doing? J Will, always lovely to see you. We did do very well this war. Well, at least me and you did. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to lose it because we had some issues in other locations, but we definitely made up for the curse that we all got last war. That was that was a bit of a mess. You hear no music on either right now. Okay. I was bragging on JT when we fought yesterday. Oh, yeah, J Will has an awesome deck. Like, my deck's a little bit unique, but J Will's is definitely top of the case with that. Okay, so. Okay, the game sound's working. Like I said, if the music is not working, then I will try and fix that. Told chat, this is the shit where you know you'll lose. They don't have copycat decks, you're in trouble. It's the funny thing. I actually quite like coming across unique decks because it kind of makes you have to think about it and not just doing the same fights over and over again. You know what I mean? Okay. If the Yeah, I'm just going to try and check that now. Because basically, I've tried to be very careful so that it uh, does it. But I think the tracks might not be set up properly. Because the music is supposed to be coming through one track, and I'm supposed to be streaming on one track and recording on the other. But it might not be working the way that I plan. But
Thank you.
you can. Oh, you can. You can hear music on Twitch, but nothing on YouTube. If that's the case, it's working correctly. Yo, Matt G. Spartacus, thank you for the follow. Awesome. It's working properly then. Thank you. That is what I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure the music worked on YouTube, worked on Twitch, but not YouTube. Okay, that means I'm safe from copyright, so we can get on, because it also means that when the Twitch VOD hopefully saves this time, because I've now turned on Twitch VODs, so my streams should start being saved on Twitch for future viewing. The music shouldn't be on Twitch, but I can check that after the stream. Alrighty then, so...
Thank you.
SX Juice, thank you for the follow. We are very close to 100 now. Okay, I'm gonna try not to drag this out too much longer. Oh, I've just realized my sound alerts are not working, so hold on a second. I should have probably checked that. My OBS was having an absolute nightmare before I tried to stream today. I actually tried to have the chat come up on my overlay on my stream, but when I tried to set that up, it completely destroyed my OBS, like really badly. Like I couldn't even log into it. So I had to take that back out and then reconnect everything. And I forgot to apparently collect my... Okay, this should work now.
Thank you.
I'm pretty certain that worked. All right, I followed my own channel. All right, we should be groovy now. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Okay. But yeah, if the music's working, the game sound's working, then we should be good to go. Yeah, like, it was the first time I tried to set it up, and, like, it worked to begin with, but the second I hit the go live button, my entire OBS crashed, and then I couldn't even load it back up. I had to load it back up in safe mode, delete the chat, then reload it again in normal mode, but then it had lost the connection with everything that I'd set up, so I had to reconnect everything. I was supposed to go live like an hour ago, and it's taken me, honestly, about nearly an hour and a quarter just to get everything back up and running again. Axeman, good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Prophet Infinity, awesome name. Thank you for the follow. Right, let's get into some games. But if the music's working, my voice is working, and the game sound is working, we are good to go. Well, ironically, the computer geek that I spoke to about my issue told me it might not actually be the processor or the GPU. They actually told me that it's more likely to be a problem with the actual system overheating, which isn't actually a processing issue. It's actually a different issue, but he told me he'd have a look when he comes over in a couple of weeks, so hopefully that'll fix it. So it means I can't have the chat up while, like, on the screen while I'm streaming. But also, you guys are going to get a taste of my music taste today, and you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I don't apologize in advance because I like some pretty weird stuff. Most of it is generally... Actually, it's just a mix. There's going to be some J-pop in there. There's going to be some J-rock in there. There's going to be some... There's going to be some rock. There's going to be some metal. There's going to be some hip. There's going to be some... Whatever this is. Yeah, just... Yeah. My poor GPU has had to work overtime for your fake green screen. I actually bought a green screen a very, very long time ago, which I've never used because I've never really done camera since. So if I could send it to you, I would, but it's not very big. Okay, I was completely not focusing on this draft at all, so that was a whoopsie. We'll take Tigra and Yelena here. Should have got you liquid cooling that your PC has. Yeah, that might have worked. You like the fate though? It saves room in the bedroom. Yeah, that's fair. That's completely valid. Right, I'm going to take Penny and... I should have taken Stealthy there. Oops. Wait, who did he even ban? Pixie, Dark Phoenix, and Captain Britain. Okay. I put a comment in Legacy's YouTube section a little while back, and he actually shouted me out on his channel, which was kind of cool, where I basically gave a rundown of my opinion of Pixie. And not gonna lie, you know, I told the absolute truth of she's okay, but she is not gonna be high tier, and she's very frustrating to use. You like your top and bottom banner? It was actually drawn for me by my partner. My partner is an artist who actually designs overlays as a job. So I'm not sure if they're still looking for work, but I could get you in touch with them if you wanted to get an overlay done, if they're still looking. Okay, we're going to use Tigra against Zola here. In fact, Koala's in chat. Koala, do you still do... commissions? I don't want to like outright advertise you if you can. Well, there you go, Anayan. Oops, I did that too early. Right, I need to focus. Okay, this fight's basically over now. Really? Zola, you actually suck. Now I've lost my sense, so that's slowed this fight down way more than it should have. Zola, you are being such a pain in the ass right now. That took way longer than it should have. You do for friends or friends of friends mostly now? Well, Anayan is definitely a friend, so... That's fair enough, Anayan. To be fair, they don't charge a lot compared to a lot of other artists, so... Yeah, if you're interested, I'll definitely send them your way. We only just won that because Zola was being such a little butthole in the corner there. Like, this guy must have had 5 in Stand Your Ground because he resisted so many heavies. That was a bit ridiculous. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Well, right, we're going to place Nick next. And then the last round, we're going to place Penny. So my plan here is that he actually places future Ant-Man. Okay, I can use Serpent here. It's not going to be a very quick fight, but it's a fight that works. Honestly, Anayan, that was a little bit of a bad fight for Tigra, but I appreciate it. Honestly, there is nothing wrong with having both Stealthy and Starkey Anayan. They're both really good champions who take a wide variety of fights, and I missed the light attack there. Whoopsie. Did you just Dex out of my hit? You little bugger. Also, I could have hit... Wow, this is bad gameplay. Okay, I gotta get my head out of my butt. That's gonna push her into pure light now. Good job, me. That's probably not going to be enough, unless he made a big mistake. Okay, that's fine. To be fair, I didn't dash in enough there. Okay, so Penny is obviously our best defender here. She's Incinerate immune, so Carolina can't do anything. She's Poison and Incinerate immune, so Nico can't do anything. So the only person he's got to use is Future Ant-Man. And I'm going to guess they're going to place Nico here. Okay. I don't see them taking down Penny very well. Like, Carolina will work, but they'll be slow. I think I'll just use Nico here and just poison him to death. For those that are watching on Twitch, the music isn't too loud, right? You can still hear me in the game okay? Right, I might just wait for this to expire. Some nice dexes there. Right. Wanted to get that before the power detonation got me. Get the extra furies. Nice. Yeah, he's going down very quickly now. That should be it. That should be fine. Sculpt's ability to dex everything makes me so jealous. It's just practice. Might turn the music down just a tad. Don't want to overpower everything. Because obviously I can't hear what you guys can hear. Because obviously I got the soundboard, but it all comes through full volume in mine. Honestly, I wish... Penny is probably my most wanted Ascension right now. She's such a, like, underrated defender. She has great immunities. She's very difficult to take down if you don't have a form of damage over time or a form of... a way to get around the auto block. And a lot of the normal attackers that people use, she kind of counters. So, like Carolina, like right there, because of the Incinerate immunity and the fact that Carolina can't deal with auto block, it was just a bad matchup. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. We're at 96 followers on Twitch now. We are very close to 100. You won a lot and didn't get them. Like I said, my Ascension luck has been kind of ridiculous. I'll show you my Ascensions after this match, but I've got Mojo ascended. I've got Emma Frost ascended. I've got Gentle ascended. Spiral ascended. I-Bomb ascended. I have some really, really good Ascensions, in all honesty. It's kind of a little bit unfair. I'm not gonna lie. Like the only two, honestly, that I'm missing now that I'd really want are Kindred and Penny. They're probably the only two that I don't have ascended that I want ascended. Okay, so I've banned most of their mystics, so we'll take Dark Phoenix. I might wait on Captain Britain in case he gets Jack, so I'll take Photon for now. You ascended rank 3 Ibom. I feel like Ibom needs rank 4 to really get the most out of him, but he's a good ascension. I wouldn't say he's the best ascension, but he's definitely a good one. Okay, he doesn't have a great counter to Penny again. That Mr. Knight will probably take... Yeah, we'll take Captain Britain now, because the chances of him getting a Jack now are unlikely. No, he didn't get one. Okay. Right, before this match starts, I'm just going to quickly grab something. Okay, got it. Right, so we've got Spider-Woman. I'm going to use Deathless Thanos here. Getting so embarrassed about getting your ass whooped in that tournament. I wish I could have been a part of that tournament, because I would have got my ass whooped alongside you, but it happens. You'll do better in the next one. Most of those tournaments have some of the best players in there. I usually join them for fun, even though I usually get knocked out in round 1, because, like I said, my roster is not really Battlegrounds savvy, so I usually get my absolute ass handed to me. Right. Let's get back. Oh! I didn't get the panic back on. Don't throw it. Thank you. Right, I'm going to go for the finish here. So we're going to do this, block again. Then we're going to use the relic. And I was actually very interested to see how Mr. Knight would handle Rhino, and the answer is not great. Your tourney days are far behind, but you enjoy watching from time to time. The thing is, though, is that I usually join them just for fun. Like, I never expect to win any of the tournaments. I just like to use my weird roster and just see how far I get. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't play Battlegrounds particularly seriously. We should have sailed through that. I'm not a Mr. Knight master, so I don't know what he can handle. We've won this match, though, because he's got nothing for Dark Phoenix, and we're about to destroy this onslaught with Jack. Unless I play this like an absolute mug, but... I just need to remember that Jack's immune to reverse controls if I try to push Onslaught Special 2. Oh. I got caught out by the crush. Whoopsie. Oh, I thought that was going to give me special too. Whoops. Can you throw this? Okay, he's got a crush again. heavy is over. That should have been a lot better. But we're not going to lose this match. After I won a championship tourney against FinTech, it put a ton of pressure on me to perform well in every tournament I was invited to. So much too that it broke me mentally when I'd lose, so after a while I was done. Honestly, I completely understand that. Honestly, I often forget that that regen thing is on the left. That's another reason why I never play tournaments. Like, saying I don't play them to win is not true, but I just don't really mind if I win or lose, I guess is the better way to put it. I am going to ban that. I'll ban Shathra. I generally ban Kushala as well, because I don't have mine ranked, because I just don't need her. Wow, this guy let me have Sorcerer. Okay, so we'll take our own Yelena as well. So many people ban Pixie, and she's really not worth banning. She's literally only in my deck right now, mainly as ban bait. Also, I've just realized my Photon doesn't have a relic on it, which that needs changing. I don't know why I've taken that off her, but I'll... Oh, I know why, because I swapped it to Rhino and then forgot to put another one back on her. That's why that's like that. I'll put that back on after this match. You're trying a snipe and failing? That would be pretty cool, I have to admit. Let's see if we can time it. Like I said, after this match, I'm going to go and throw a relic back on Photon. And then we can try and time it so that we can have a match on stream. Okay, he's got nothing for Dark Phoenix, so we'll take that. Being at the top has a lot of negative effects that a lot of people don't talk about. Why do you think people have mental breakdowns? We've seen this happen with a lot of top tier players. I think that's a lot of the reason why like MP and people like that have left. Even Berraman's leaving, or claim to be leaving. I can imagine it does get really spicy once you get up there. Okay, so let me see. I don't have a great counter to this, so I might throw Spiral here. No, I'm going to use Nico. We just need to use the passive poisons instead of the... Oh! You gonna let me put the pre-fight on? Okay. It's really hard to push into things where after so many losses you feel like you don't belong. Yeah. Also, Anian, worrying about losing subs and views just because you're not playing at the top of the game is ridiculous. Like, in my experience, people who want to support you will support you regardless of if you're good at the game or not. And like, people should just play the, like, people should just watch streams for the entertainment, not to see how to do it. I understand some people might want to watch streams to get better at the game and stuff like that, and I totally respect that. But at the same time, you know, everybody's different. Okay, I smashed that fight. That wasn't even close. Exactly that, J-Will. The thing is that there shouldn't be an expectation for people to perform well, so to speak. Like, I am well aware that I am far from the best player in this game. I'm well aware that I'm far from the top. I play to have fun. And for everybody that comes into my streams, whether that be on Twitch, YouTube, even my YouTube videos when I have the time to upload any, like, just the fact that people are there supporting the channel, like the people that are in chat right now, I just appreciate having people to talk to while you play. For me, it makes it more fun. When you have people engaging in your content and engaging with you, that's what matters. The thing is that the people that want to watch people at the top of the game and win will go into those streams. The people that want to just watch for fun or get their drops or support a friend will support you regardless of if you win every match or not. Right, so they're going to try and photon trap me. I can already see what they're trying to do, so let's do this. No. I have an idea. So, I'm pretty certain if I just got it right, they're going to place first last round. I might play Sorcerer on defense last round. Oh, why did you throw that? You suck. Damn, I screwed this. That sucks. Her throwing that completely ruined it. I tried to intercept her and she just didn't want to do it. So annoying. Oh yeah, double medium. Dummy. Oh, actually, can she reverse all the blades? No, she can't. Oh, great. And I got parried. Oh, I could have just finished her off. Nah, I messed that up as soon as she threw that special one into block. She, yeah. Koala's vibing to the song. You're here for the vibes, you don't have to play this game. You're here for the support, Koala, and I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd do. Okay, so... I mean... Okay. Okay. The plan here is to wait out just a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to finish that combo. Crap, that's gonna push her into the light. Ah, threw it. That's twice I've done that now. messed that up. Holy moly, that was... What the hell? How did he do that? I mean, I wasn't going to be beating that regardless. What? Wait. Surely that should have triggered protection if he used the Fury, right? Right. So I need to update the wins and losses. Hold on. So we've got 2 wins and 1 loss now. But damn, I was not expecting that. Yeah, but surely the actual hits from the special would have triggered protection. You heard passcode? There was passcode. Great band. In answer to your question, Anayan, I say that Stealthy is worth it. He's not in the basics, so he's definitely worth an Awakening Gem. And as for the... let me just do my bans 1 second. My brain's slightly distracted. The hits are pretty small. Yeah, for me, that seemed a bit sus. I still think they should have triggered protection. Does this guy know me? I don't know. We'll wave to them. But yeah, I think Stealthy is worth the generic, and I think he's worth rank 4 and 200 SIGs. Like I said, I've ranked 4 SIG 200 mine, and I wouldn't say I use him a huge amount, but I wouldn't say that he's bad. He does the jobs he's supposed to do. This person banned my sorcerer. Okay, I'll take Rhino. What else has he got? So let's take maybe Torch. Since you said damage over times work, we'll test that theory. I suppose Jack doesn't crit. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Jack doesn't crit, so... Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I feel like Venom can take Heimdall. Because Venom can nullify, so I think Venom could actually take Heimdall. He still doesn't have a great counter to Rhino. He could use Venom, but it's a risky fight. Okay, he has a counter for Punisher. My best bet here is Onslaught, because he's got Venom for Penny Parker. I want him to play Sting now, because I really want to test this. Okay, so I'm going to use Torch against that. We'll put Onslaught down first. I'm going to use Torch against this thing. It might not work, though, because the crits might push it over. Interesting how he used Serpent. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I suppose you can actually get the increased damage over time on. I mean, it's not going to be 25 seconds, but it does work. Please tell me this is going to push into another special one. Yeah. Come on, throw your special. You suck. you. Oh, really? Rip. Rip. He special intercepted me. Frickin' hell. I still don't know how he did it in 27 seconds. Or was it 29 seconds? Yeah, that intercept crushed me. I got light intercepted right... no, actually, it was the dash back I messed up, and then I got special intercepted. Right, so next one we're going to place is probably going to be Yelena. No, it's not, actually. Oh, I should have used Yelena against Thing. Because he's got Jean. And Onslaught, so... I kind of need to place Rhino here. He could crush that with Venom. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. If he places Heimdall, I'm going to use Venom. Because otherwise, if I use Nico, I haven't got a counter to Onslaught, whereas at least Nico will work. Okay, he's used Onslaught instead. No? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait a heavy right at the start. And then... Come on. There we go. That was close. No nullifiers. Alright. Man, these walk-up lights need to stop. Okay. So... Last round, we're going to be placing probably Nick. I think Nick will be the slower fight. Jean or Onslaught versus Yelena is about... to be honest, I don't think it's going to matter. Against Yelena, it's about 50 seconds. Against Nick, it's about 50 seconds. It is literally going to depend on who he places on defense. I think I'm going to place Nick, because otherwise he could try and trap me with Nico. And he hasn't got anyone that, like, prevents Nick's second life. He's probably going to place Jean, or at least that's who I'd place on his side. Okay, he placed Onslaught, so we'll place Nick. I do think Nico would have a chance to kill Onslaught quicker, but it's going to be dependent on how quickly I can get the damage up. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, now I want to make a special one. relic. Into a heavy. Nice. Yeah, I think we got this. Perfect fight. That was a perfect fight. So we're up to Vibranium 4. Once we get to Vibranium 1 and get into GC, I'll probably do a couple more very quick matches, and then I want to start planning my Abyss run for Friday. Yeah, thank you, Anian. So... I'm interested in that rank 4 Scream. And a Okoye, because she's not in my deck, and I'll put Crossbones as well. I found that when people get Okoye and Crossbones, they rely on them so much that they don't bring any other skill attackers. We'll take Lumitrix for Photon. And I completely still forgot to put a relic on Photon. So hopefully I'll remember to do that. We're 4 followers away from 100. So... then we'll take Jean and Nick here. Kind of loaded up a bit on skills at the moment. How you doing, Achafio? Welcome to the channel. Let's take Pixie and maybe Gentle here. Mind you, I don't have a Mystic. I might take Nico just in case he gets a Cosmic Defender. I'm glad I did that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had anything for that Deathless Thanos. I'm thinking maybe Venom here. No, I'm going to take Onslaught, actually. I don't have a great counter for that Solar. I have champions that work, but not great counters. Yeah, he's throwing straight onto it. Let's throw Onslaught down. I think I'm going to use... Ooh, Deathless She-Hulk's not someone you see often. Okay, that was actually what I was hoping he would do. I'll try Stealth Suit Spidey here. The reason for that is he shouldn't have a counter for Pixie now. Because Pixie kind of needs an evade counter, or you're probably going to get hit at least once. Okay. Damn, I didn't even get a single... Wow, that was really handy. Right, another heavy. Nice. But, yeah. I don't think I was going to outspeed him in that fight. So, yeah, I think... No, I'm going to place Nick first. We'll save Pixie for round 3. Okay, I need Lumitrix for Photon. I might use Jean here. Yeah, I'm going to use Jean here. Also, I forgot to add the last into the stream, so I'll do that in a second. Oh, wow. What the hell was that? That random heavy out of nowhere. That was blooming annoying. That was really annoying. No. No, he's got his aura. Okay, that worked out. That was a good fight from him, honestly. So, we're going to place... Do I want to place Pixie and hope that he messes up? Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to place Pixie. Lumitrix will be able... yeah, actually, yes. I will place Pixie because if he places either of the Science Champions, Lumitrix, yeah. I don't think he's going to be able to outspeed Lumitrix in this fight. I can't see it happening. Unless Deathless She-Hulk's about to go absolutely wild, I shouldn't lose this. Oh, good job, me. Special one. Oh, come on, Photon. This might be too slow. Oh, I was expecting that to finish her. Might win that. He might be able to win that. Is it 3 or 4 wins? We'll see. No, 2 losses. Someone knows how to fight Pixie. That literally was ruined by me missing that intercept. To be fair, I should just be playing Lumitrix properly. Like, I shouldn't be just trying to do the intercepting dash-in. I could have just played that by bullying the Photon in the corner and then just doing his normal rotation, and that would have been more than quick enough. Like, getting the dash-in is fine when you're about to throw a special, but he hasn't got a relic on... I forgot to put a relic on Photon again. I might ban that start, actually. So I would say sorcerer and maybe. Oh, we haven't actually. No, no. I was good. I was like, oh, maybe I should take Spider Woman, and then just saw that big nasty null. Not null. Cull on the other side. I was like, yeah, probably won't go very well. Okay, so we will take. I really need to pay attention if people have Captain Britain. If they have Jack in their deck. I'll take Jack for the Sinister, though. Yeah, there's Jack. Okay. Well, that now turns Captain Britain into an attacker rather than a defender. But she actually does pretty well on attack this meta. We'll take Deathless Thanos and Rhino. Yeah. Because even, like, normally, even though he's got a rank 4 or ascended Pav, should still be about a 40-50 second fight against Deathless Thanos. Oh, we got Serpent as well. That's good, because it makes him choose who he's going to use his Pav against. So that means I've got a free round. Right, he's going to place High Evo. We'll place Deathless Thanos, I think. I might try and use Captain... yeah, actually, I think I'm going to use Captain Britain here against Deathless Thanos. Especially if he's using Deathless Thanos against him. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. This ain't Resident Evil 9. No, it's not. Can you launch this? Got 5 more hits before the auto block's going to come back, so I can do a full combo and bait another special. Come on. No! That's not what I wanted. I'm going to be able to avoid the detonation damage now. Bugger. I tried to use special 2. Wait, when did the auto block come back? Right, beta heavy. I mean, that worked out, but that's still going to be too slow. Oh, maybe not. How you doing, Legs? Welcome to the channel. It was a decent fight, but it wasn't enough. But that's okay. He saved his Pav for Serpent, so my gamble didn't pay off there. Unfortunately, taking the damage from the... Right, let me think about this. Yeah, we're going to place Rhino next. I know he's got Zola. Zemo, sorry. But I kind of don't want him to place that Zemo on defense because I've already used Captain... What on earth? Okay. Is he throwing the round? Or is he really confident that he's going to be able to beat this? Because he might do. You hate that purple sock puppet? Yeah, if you don't have a good counter to him, he's kind of a pain in the butt. Relic. Get the dash buff again. More. be able to heal up from the node, but he took too long to throw that. I was actually worried I was going to be too slow. I didn't really, I wasn't sure how quick Zemo could take that fight. 1 sec, I just need to check something. He might go big round 3. So, he placed Pav. Oh, okay. There is no shot. I don't think he's going to be able to outspeed this. Alright. Okay. It's fine. Get the slow on. No more evade. It's fine, so we don't have to worry about the evade. Oh, I used that just a bit too early. It's fine. It's basically done now. Okay, cool. That's 4 wins. In the bin. Yep. See you later, Pav. That was a slow... That fight would have been a lot quicker if I had have used the special 2, not the special 1. Anayan is here. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike. People underestimate Sorcerer. This is the funny thing. I've got her at rank 5, okay? People forget that she's actually pretty quick. But because she's rank 5 and people are like, ugh, why the heck did he get rank 5 Sorcerer? And they just leave her unbanned and then a, like, surprise Pikachu face when she kills their champs in, like, 30, 40 seconds. It's pretty funny. The funny thing is, I always know if I'm fighting someone I know because they ban her. But nobody else does, which is really funny. I'm going to ban that Shafra.
Thank you.
I'll ban that as well because I don't have a Koi in my deck right now. Legs, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, my dude. So... we're 3 followers away. Oh no, 4 followers away, I think, from 100. Which reminds me, we've had 5 followers this stream now. Okay, so let's take Nico here, and love that resin. I'm glad that you recognized it. I'm kind of seeing how many people do. You're the second person who's come onto my streams and notice the good old merchant. Thank you. So let's do Punisher and Lumitrix. I've had a lot of people ask me if I'm going to play Resident Evil 9 on stream. I mean, I'm keeping the streams to Marvel Contest of Champions at the moment, but if my channel becomes more popular and enough people ask, I'm definitely open to playing other games on stream in the future. I could play the other Resident Evils as well. Oh, I've already started playing it a bit, and yeah, it is horrifying, but I absolutely love it. Who did you ban? Oh, this person banned Sorcerer. We'll take these two. Okay. I suppose I've got Nico for Deathless Thanos anyway, so I'm already covered. Why would you use an Awakening Gem on J. Jonah Jameson? I have J. Jonah Jameson at rank 1, Sig 40. I thought he was awful. He's got Hitmonkey. Do you know what? As much as I want to see how quick he can take Rhino, we're going to take Gentle here, because he's only got Bastion. And he might try and use that Bastion on Spider-Woman, which is who I'm going to place on defense first. Oh no, he might use Hitmonkey. I should have actually taken Rhino there, because it would have made him choose. Yeah, I'm a bit over-encumbered with skills right now. Okay. New plan. Yeah. Let's place Gentle first. Get rid of Bastion. He doesn't have a counter for Punisher at the moment. Yeah, Punisher will delay him, but I want to save him for a future round. You've been playing Crimson Desert? Nice. Solid choice. Right, wait for that to go out. Alright, if I can bait out a special one, we might just take this straight away. She's going to stand there like a numpty and be all like, oh, my head hurts. And we'll just, yeah, kill her now. Goodbye. Right, I don't think we're going to have a problem now, because he doesn't have a counter to Punisher. On a roll. We are now. We had a bit of a rocky start, but we seem to be doing better now. So I'm going to be putting all of my eggs in one basket in the next round, because I can place Punisher. He doesn't have a great counter, so it's going to be a slow fight anyway. But if I mess up the fight, he's going to absolutely destroy me round 3. Because Hitmonkey is going to be able to take Spider-Woman, Thing, and Lumatrix probably all in the space of about 30 seconds. Probably less. Who'd you use against Nick Fury? Probably Lumatrix. I know that sounds weird, because he can counter evade, but I think I'd probably only need to get one evade for it to work. Actually, no, I could probably use Nico. Right, let's use Punisher. Right, I'm going to try this, because as far as I know... Oh, actually... Oh, no, yeah, that's fine, because I can use Spider-Woman against Yelena. But I don't think... So, if I've got this right, I should be able to evade, heavy, and then I'll be able to get one more evade before he becomes immune to evade. But 2 charges should be fine. That was just unfortunate. then what we do is we push him to above 20 again. Beta special. Hit him. Evade. Ah. Through that. That's unfortunate. I messed it up. It's fine. This would have worked, but yeah, I messed it up. Crap. Him throwing that special one screwed me. That was going so well until that point. Yo, Robert TJ the Traveller, how you doing? Yeah, that didn't go to plan, unfortunately, Legs. I let you down. My bad. That fight could have gone better. If I had have waited and not let him throw in the special one, I have done that fight at about 97% health in about, I think my quickest time is about 55, 60 seconds. But yeah, unfortunately, he threw 2 special ones and then I missed the dexes because I'm a numpty. I mean, we still won, but damn it, I wanted a more impressive win. Anyway, it's going fine. Yes, yes, I know, but I can't claim it yet because otherwise I'll go into overflow of the Elder's Marks. Because you get like 2100, so that'll put it way over. And I keep forgetting to do the stupid solo raids, so I'm nowhere near level 67 yet. I just can't be arsed with them. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks that they're just so annoying. They are tedious. They're boring. If they actually changed the boss or changed it in some way every now and again, I'd probably be more inclined to do it. But yeah, I just can't be bothered. Do you know what? I'm going to ban the Serpent because I was expecting them to ban Sorcerer. Never mind. Alright, so this is fine. We'll take Rhino as well for now, because he's been proving to be a really nice defender. Okay, so we need a counter for Photon. Stealthy works, but it's risky simply because of his the way his debuffs work. I might wait for now. Let's take Penny and Nico. Okay, I don't have a great counter to his Gene right now. I have a workable one, but not a good one. Okay, he chose Nefaria. I can understand why. This is not a good draft here. I'll take Tigra for Zola, and we'll take Nick for defense. If he does pick
Thank you.
Why was I going to say Hawkeye? Bullseye. We can use Sorcerer against Bullseye. The Pop Images, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the channel. Make yourself comfortable. We are 2 away from 100. Okay, I think I'm going to take Lumatrix here just so I've got something for Photon. Okay, this match is going to be races. How you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. Okay, he's gone for Zola. We're going to place Rhino first. And we're going to use Tigra against Zola. Because as long as I don't play like a dweeb and Zola doesn't have AI Meltdown, this is generally a pretty quick fight. Sinister can do Rhino, but it's going to be slow. So I should concentrate more on not losing health this fight rather than trying to do it super quick. Like that. I messed that up. I daxed back too early. And that time I didn't dex at all. I lost the round already. Wow, this might be my worst Zola fight I have ever done. I need a redo. Damn, this is awful. Oh, I did too many lights. Let's just ignore this fight. This fight didn't exist. Okay, this just didn't happen. This was just a pure. This was a dream. Okay, we never saw this happen. Oh my gosh, you are embarrassing me right now, Zola. You are making me look like an absolute mug. There you go. Now I get the heavy counter. Way too early. Didn't realize you're on Twitch. Yeah, man. I've been streaming on Twitch now for about a few weeks. Because the drops have actually helped my channel grow quite a lot. So I now stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Obviously, I upload to YouTube at times, but I don't have time to do like a full schedule. So I tend to just stream once on a Friday evening for now. And then if I get time, I'll do an extra one sometime over the weekend. But I work like 50 hours a week during the week. So I just do not have time to stream. I did not deserve to win that round. We're just going to pretend that that fight didn't exist. That was just pure and utter crap. Got shit after your BG in War. Thank you very much for popping in, Legs. I might see you a bit later, or I might see you in another stream. Catch you later. Right, we're going to place Penny, because he hasn't got a counter for that. Onslaught. We know what we're doing against Onslaught. We already know what we're doing against Onslaught. This is going to be... Oh, please don't make me play this like I played my last fight and embarrass myself again. Special. I said now we need to bait special. Alright, screw this. New plan. We're just gonna kill you. Bonk. I got tired of waiting for you to bait one, so just die already. Yeah, Rhino's a nasty defender. Rhino is a really nasty defender. If you get caught without a slow counter or without somebody who can get around his unstoppable, he's basically a free win. I would fully say he's probably the best science defender in the game right now. Yeah, he literally... I don't know why he picked Carolina Dean. His best bet there, honestly, probably would have been Shocker. His best bet there probably would have been Shocker and just hope for the best. But he just gave me sorcerer food. And even though Onslaught's AI decided to be a douche, it didn't matter. We just... I was like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm just going to kill him now. But yeah, I do fully recommend Rhino as a defender. Like, how many... The thing is, Science is probably the best defensive class right now that has a lot of counters. But honestly, off the top of my head, I can probably only think of maybe 4 or 5 really good counters to Rhino. Constantine, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We are 1 away from 100 now. That is awesome. Who is going to be the 100th follower? The next person to press the follow button is going to be that person. Now, this is an interesting... I say this is an interesting deck. No, the deck is basically like every other deck you see in existence, but it's got a couple of unique options in there. I don't know why my brain decided to ban Yelena there, but that actually worked out to be a perfect ban because he banned Nightcrawler. That was quite ironic. My brain did a derp, and then it ended up working out. And I still forgot to put a relic onto Photon, which I will do. I need to try and remember to do that after this match. Like, for goodness sake, I've done 8 matches now and forgotten to put the relic back on her. I think I will take Dark Phoenix here and Penny. Penny's been doing so well on defense. Like, she's definitely been the best defender we've had this stream. Black Cat's actually somebody who can take Rhino very well. Because it's weird. Like, the way that Rhino works reduces the ability accuracy of bleeds, but then reducing the ability accuracy of that causes that when the bleeds fail, he takes the sabotage damage. So it's like, it's really weird, but, yeah, it just kind of works. I don't have a great counter for Photon right now. I might have to take Torch. Actually, no, I'm going to take Jean. Oh, I should have, why did I not take Lumatrix? That was really dumb. Thanos and Hulkling are your favourites for Penny? Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Thanos and Hulkling work really well for Penny, as we're about to find out, because he just got Hulkling. Yeah, again, she doesn't have a great deal of counters that work really well. This draft sucked. I shot myself in the foot not taking Lumatrix there. I think I'm going to have to take Spider-Woman. It's pretty much my only other option. On the bright side, he doesn't have a good Dark Phoenix counter. So, yeah. Right. Dust. Okay. Saw you posted linking Axis chat. Well, welcome, Constantine. I'm glad to have you here. Outside the Cosmic Clash, she's a huge stall. Yeah, she is. I think I might just take this with Source. No, I need her for Serpent. I think I'm going to use Nico. And before you are like, why? Nico can do Incinerates, and Incinerates get rid of Dust's sand debuffs. So she inexplicably then becomes a decent Dust counter. like that, like an idiot, and yeah, the Incinerate gets rid of the dust debuff. You see the point. For those who didn't know that this works, yeah. No, I probably shouldn't have used that yet. I really needed to use this. Well, I used that just in time. Let's go back. That was actually a pretty good fight. He probably thought he had me with that, but... So, obviously, he's got nothing for Dark Phoenix, so we just basically win this match. If he places Serpent, we've got Sorcerer. If he places Photon, we can use either Jean or Spider-Woman. If he places Hulk, again, either, I suppose Jean would probably work. I just need to be careful of the Unstoppable, and he's not going to place Carolina on defense, because that would be stupid. But even if he did, that's just an easy Sorcerer fight as well. Well, the funny thing is that, ironically, Sorcerer could probably take every single fight there. No problem. Photon, she'd probably lose a bit of health, but she can still do it. That wasn't a bad fight, to be honest. It's quite ironic that he banned... no, you can't see the bans. But he banned 2 of my Mystics, I banned 3 of his, so he had nothing to counter any of my Cosmic Defenders. So, yeah, we might as well just play Dark Phoenix, because there's nothing he can really do here. Okay. I think he just gave up. Let's just... let's have a bit of fun. Yeah, he's just straight given up now. So we're just gonna kill him in a very say kill him, that's a bit harsh. We're gonna beat him in a bit of a cheeky way. Yeah, that's not gonna go very well. Axe spying on Constantine. Alrighty, so... I basically just need to watch out for the Unstoppable. And then we'll be fine. $11, $12, $13. There you go. That's all I needed. Yo, Faith Cartel, thank you very much for subscribing. I read that wrong. It's, is that Fatir Cartel? Thank you for the follow. Or for the sub on YouTube. Sometimes you just know from the draft it's not going to go... Yeah, like, unfortunately, he had absolutely nothing for that. There was literally nothing he could do. I gotta admit, I was kind of a little bit cheeky there to just use Penny to do that, but just in case there was a slim chance that something happened, I just wanted to have something prepared for round 3, because I would have placed Spider-Woman in round 3. Sorry, I would have placed Jean Grey in round 3 and used Spider-Woman against Photon or Sorcerer against either of the other two. So, yeah. So that's win number 7. Should be getting quite close to GC now. Like I said, when we get to GC, I'll do the one match for the... is it still Radiance or is it Essentia? I think it's Radiance still for the objective. Yeah, it's still Radiance. The reason why I'm not collecting that reward for the Abyss challenge yet is because it'll put all of my Sig Stones into overflow, and I'm saving them for when magic comes out. So yeah, I'm saving the Sig Stones for that. So if I claim them too soon, I'd have to use them beforehand. So when magic becomes available in the store next, I think it's in like 3 weeks time, I'll claim the rewards then so I can use the Sig Stones to take her straight to Sig 200 because I plan to rank for her. There's even a slim chance, depending on how much I like her, I might rank 5 her, but that would probably depend on what gem I pull from the Karina rewards and Act 9.4. We'll take Deathless Thanos and Thing here. Okay, so Serpent and let's try again with Tigra because the last match we did wasn't the best. Please pick Zola. I really want a rematch. Oh no, he's not going to because I've got Deathless Thanos. We'll take Nightcrawler because he is pretty much busted this meta. I think we'll take Onslaught. No, I'm gonna take Future Ant-Man here. Gotta get the cookie dough sorted for the family. No worries, Zax man. See you in a little bit. The Black Man 713. Thank you very much for the follow. Luch, YouTube chat was lonely. Yeah, it does get a little bit quiet over there on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna take Rhino. I would take Pixie, but no, we'll take Rhino. How you doing, Anderson Juka? Mole Man is underrated. I do like Mole Man. Oh, I don't really have a great counter to Photon. I could use Serpent. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to place Thing. And I'm going to use Serpent against Photon because he's got Kushala, so there's no point placing him on defense. It's definitely kicking here. I love that emote. The like dancing emote. It's Robert J. the Traveller. Got you. I got distracted by the chat there. Thankfully, she just did one light attack into me to punish me for my lack of attention. I could have probably used Nightcrawler on this fight as well, but right, you can now see. So I'm going to bait another special one. Actually, no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to have to slow combo this. I'm about to get absolutely smacked. I can't believe I got away with that. That might have been the nicest AI I've ever had. That was absolutely not skill, that was luck. I'm gonna bait the special. and then we can go to the finish. Pretty slow, but safe. Okay, this guy clearly doesn't know this matchup. You don't want to get... you don't want to build up his poises too high, otherwise you just constantly trigger things protection. Also, the Black Man, or shall I say Robert the Traveller, you are actually my 100th follower on Twitch. I wish I could give you a reward for that, but I have none, so... Yay! I appreciate it. Yeah, Serpent is pretty decent on attack. To be fair, most champions are pretty decent on attack. But this guy definitely forgot not to go up to 10 poises with Starkey there. That fight is usually a lot quicker. You want to just get up to like 4 or 5 and then just start attacking, because otherwise you just trigger protection on every hit. Okay, so... let's place Rhino next. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right, the pop. Nick, okay, this is going to be fun. You ready for this? This is going to be really cool. I'm going to screw this up, but this is going to be really cool. I really hope I don't mess this up now. Shout out to my Brazilian watchers, absolutely, my friend. Right. One sec, I need to focus. Okay, now I need him to throw the special one. Perfect. Okay, throw another one. Come on. Slow me down. Juicy. Damn, he did that really well. That was a really good fight. I thought I'd won that match, but... evidently not. Okay, so... round 3. I appreciate it, my dude. Probably back from the Tiger days, right? Okay, we're just going to play Deathless Thanos. Does this person think I don't know how to Tiger Kushala? Because if not, then that's hilarious. I'm going to screw this up now. Now that I've said that, I'm 100% going to screw this up. Trying to push it to special too, in case you're wondering how that also works. Oh yeah! Nearly screwed that up. Yeah, I need to remember that her things go on both. Right. That was slower than it should have been. Damn! Fair play! That's 3 losses. That was impressive. Well played on his part. I mucked that up. Fully deserve that. Genuinely, I didn't even know that Yondu could do Deathless Thanos that quickly. It kind of makes sense, because I guess the node speeds up. Honestly, my big failure there was activating Kushala's unblockable resistance. Because otherwise that first special 2 would have done the damage I needed. But never mind. Okay, so we have... I still forgot to put a relic onto Photon, didn't I? Okay, I've been sat here thinking for too long. I'll just ban this mistakes. Yeah, I've banned most of his serpent counters, so I don't think he's going to get much. I don't think so this meta, because if you use the dash in, you get 100% Fury. So I think with the damage over time, that probably is possible. Maybe I'm wrong and that is sus, but I'd have thought it's a possibility. If it was a different meta, no, I would have 100% flagged that up. But this meta, I think it is possible if you play it really well. Okay, so I might take... Ooh. This is kind of a gross draft, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take Captain Britain as well, and hope he gets Jack straight away. Well, this one's probably going to be loss number 4, because this draft sucks. He hasn't got a great counter for Penny. You run 7-star Human Torch relic on Photon? Yeah, I think that's the relic I usually run, but I switched it and I can't remember why. I will change it shortly. Okay, is he throwing this round? Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to make me use Jack now, so I've got nothing for Sinister. Okay, so let's throw Thing. Okay, if he's using Sinister, I can now use Jack. That's fine. Yeah, they must have played it really well, but it is definitely a possible fight, this meta. I definitely don't think that that's suspicious. In a normal meta, yes. This meta, no. That was real close. I nearly completely messed that up. I was very lucky that that first Dex was just in for the start of that special 2. That was a little bit risky. Okay, so... there's no point placing Captain Britain. I think I'm going to place Penny next. He's probably going to... he can Okoye Penny. Oh. Yeah, let's use Captain Britain. There's no point using Captain Britain on defense because he's got Jack. That's a really silly decision on his part. That's about a 60 to 70 second fight minimum. This one, I just need to play this clever. The idea is to actually push it a special 2 and block the last hit. Because then I can push her quickly to a 100 combo. And then it should just be special 3 into special 2 and she should be dead. Okay, now we're going to try this. Okay, throw the special 2, please. Please. Gone. Perfect fight. Don't like to call out BS because you never know. No, honestly, it's completely valid. Because sometimes I wouldn't even think to look at that, but no, in my opinion, that fight specifically, this meta, I think is possible. So that's win number 8. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a pretty good cut. And like I said, that's a really slow fight for Carolina. She just doesn't take that quickly at all. To be honest, the pop. I imagine a lot of people say that when they see my sorcerer fights. They're like, she's crap. She can't kill anything in 30 seconds. They definitely probably did it for that Tigra fight against Zola earlier. That was perfect, right? Amazing. Ha 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 ha. Orion. Literally, how many people have we trapped with the Carolina versus Penny now? I think people just completely forget that she's immune to Incinerate. Although now that you've said that, I kind of want to ban Hulkling. Just so I can use Penny again. Well, ban Okoye. Does he have Stealthy? No. Do I want to ban... No, I'll ban Kushala. That seems like a... Oh, he banned Penny. This person's learning. Okay, that's a juicy Pavita. I don't see Pavita as much of a threat as other Mystics, to be honest. I don't think he's that great. Mine's still rank 1. We'll take Tigra here, and maybe Nick. To be honest, this game is so complicated that it's so easy to forget when someone's immune to something or when something doesn't work, just simply for the reason that it's just unusual to see. Actually, I'm going to take Venom here instead of Deathless Thanos. And the reason for that is that I do know that Pav can take Deathless Thanos pretty quickly. That's one fight I will admit he's very good for. Plus, he just got Nico as well. Okay, he has Stealthy, so Thing's no good. I think we'll take Elena. No, I won't. I will take Onslaught and Captain Britain. Is he going to try and reroll for his Jack? Wish I had 7-star Okoye. Yeah, she is, honestly, still pretty much the best Battleground skill attacker in the game. I have a rank 4 Okoye. The only reason she's not in my deck is because I usually ban her. I prefer to have her not in my deck and ban her than I do to have mine in my deck. Because... why did I do that? He has Deadpool. That was really stupid. That was actually really dumb. I'm glad he used his best defender, because this is just going to be a complete cluster-bugger. Let's just throw Spiral here, because she's not going to be any good anyway. I don't even remember picking Spiral. And I still forgot to put the bloomin'... okay, I'm going to have to set myself like a little reminder after this fight to put the stupid relic onto Photon, because I still forgot again. Also, this fight doesn't work. This is not going to be a good fight. There was no reason for me to pick this other than I'm just throwing around. How many hits does that special one do? Way too many. Okay, I got lucky there. Oh, I do have one idea I could do for this fight, actually. There's a method to my madness, I promise. I mean, I was going to lose that round anyway, but the fact I even did that to Thing is pretty good. That round was probably closer than it should have been. Also, I forgot to update my follow number. We've now had 9 followers this stream because we're now into 101 followers, which is awesome. Right. I pretty much threw that last round, so... This is probably the best time to use Captain Britain. I just realised that Jean is rank 5. I did not even notice that. I don't know if Venom is going to outspeed here. I'm going to have to use Venom because I need Tigra for Nico. I need to play this perfectly. Thanks, guys. Shame it was on a fight that I wasn't going to win anyway. Crap. Oh, I got amazing buffs at the start. I just noticed that. Wow! Well, yeah. Yeah. That was what happens when you get good RNG on the starting buffs. So his best defender now is probably Pavia, honestly. If he places Nico, he's probably going to lose. because Tigra absolutely destroys Nico in like 40 seconds if you play it right. Yeah, cool. That's fine. Basically, as long as I get the the light at the start, I should win this. Oh, I'd 100% save it for Captain Britain. She's far better than Sinister nowadays for Battlegrounds. Oh, that was weird. I shouldn't have got the poison on me then because she was neutralized, but I still did. Crap, I've been... Oh, really? Damn, she's completely destroyed me now. Oh, why did I throw that? Yeah, I just killed myself. GG's. That's a loss. I don't know why that first poison activated. Genuinely do not know why that first poison activated. But that completely destroyed me. So the point is that Tigra can neutralize, which prevents her from being able to put her buffs on you so you don't get poisoned. But for some reason, she still triggered the poison on me. And it gave her enough power to get to a bar of power. And then when she threw it, it was it. Maybe? Yeah, it could have been that, actually. Yeah, that's possible. In which case, that was a very good placement. He embarrassed me, I have to say. That fight, I was confident I was going to win that match, and I didn't. But then, like I said, as soon as she threw that special one, the fight was done. I'd already screwed it up by that point. Okay, so Bankushala. Shathra. Okoye. Does he have a Starkey? He does. But I should be fine. Cassandra Nova's a great champion. She does need Sig 200 though. It makes my Cassandra is Sig 40, which is why she's only rank 3. She's not a priority for me to rank up right now because of that. However, if I can get some more Sigs into her in the future, she's probably going to go to rank 4. Because she is very quick when she's at Sig 200. If you play her well, she is probably the fastest Yelena counter. I mean, I think Silver Samurai might be able to do it a couple of seconds quicker, but at least Cassandra can take more than just that fight. I still forgot to put the relic on Photon. What is wrong with me, man? You have to go Poison Immune versus Nico. I mean, she's usually okay as long as she's not too heavy spammy. But, yeah, Poison Immunity allows you to play it however you want to without a problem. Speak of the devil, let's take Nico now. We'll take Deathless Thanos as well, because he doesn't have a counter for it. Rintra does not counter Deathless Thanos. Yeah, their draft sucks. Is there anything we don't have a counter for? Well, that now counts as Rintra. I could have used Torch or Spider-Woman there for Rintra, but... yeah, rank 4 Cassandra is beautiful. Oh, Nightcrawler's amazing. I love him. One of my favourite things about Nightcrawler is no matter the situation, he can dex any special. I think he's trying to bait out my Torch here. Let's play Serp. Okay, he's using Rintra, so I can use Torch here. Oh yeah, Cassandra is the fastest Nick. She is faster than Deadpool. The only metas where Deadpool is quicker are metas like Power Shield. But in general metas, Cassandra is quicker than Deadpool in my opinion for Nick. Did I not put the pre-fight on? Oh yeah, I did. No, I'm not an idiot. Oh. I didn't build my temperature up. That's a big mistake. Right, let's bait this special out. Oh, actually that worked out. That one light attack at the end did like 5% of my health. Looking at the time, I'm probably not going to actually have time to do the Abyss planning now. I'll just do it when we actually do it live on Friday. I was only planning for the stream to be 2 to 3 hours, so we're just at the 2-hour mark, so I'm probably going to try and get to GC and then I'll stop. Okay, he's got Hulkling. I just realised that for Penny, so Penny can't go on defense. So let's place Onslaught. I don't think I'm going to use Jack here. Because... Okay. No, I need to go for the win. Because I'm placing first last round. I need to win this round. Yeah, I need to win this. If he'd used Serpent, then he'd have thrown it away. But I need Nico for Serpent, and I need Deathless Thanos for Spider-Woman. And he's going to wreck Penny with Hulkling. So I need to win this round, or I will lose. This is taking too long. Okay, nice. We've got the dash in there. Okay, I'm going to go for it. No, you fucker! I don't believe it. I've just lost this match. I've just lost this match. That's hilarious. Oh! I needed to go for it or I wasn't going to outspeed him. So I was trying to get the special 2 to quickly finish him off, but she evaded the last medium. And just completely ruined. Yeah, how you doing, Dion? Scorpy Warpy. Oh, he places first. Okay. I wonder who'd be quicker here. I'm going to try Penny. I'm going to try Penny. This is probably going to be a bad decision, but I want to try it. Because I need to time the special 2 when the shield's down. but as long as I don't get hit by a special one, this will be an easy 100% finish. Right, let's get a special one on. Right, now it's reversed. Oh, I forgot about the reverse controls immediately. Okay, take this out. Bait this out. Come on. Come on. I lost my... I should have just gone for it. It's going to be too slow now. Nope, cool. That was a lucky win. That was a good fight. That was just unlucky. Yeah, literally. Domino is still a pain on defense. In fact, I have very much considered taking mine to rank 4. She's rank 3 Sig 200. And genuinely, I don't know why I've never ranked her up, but I do think I need to consider it. Because she's still a pain in the butt on defense. If you're stuck without a good counter, she is still a real pain. She does need max Sig, to be honest, but she is a very, very good defender still. Obviously, thing is, everyone goes, oh, yeah, but there's so many counters for this champion now. And it's like, well, yes, every character has counters. Some have more than others. But if you're stuck without one, especially against Domino, there is literally pretty much no way to avoid taking damage against Domino unless you have someone who's either immune to ability accuracy modification or somebody who has really high energy resistance. Let's take Lumatrix first this time. Oh, I did it again. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot again. There's like a 10-second stream delay. You're going to have to tell me, like, when the time's counting down on the last match, you can tell me then. Then I'll probably remember. Right, we'll take Jack for Jean. Almost sounds like a song. Jack and Jean went up the hill to fetch a pail of war. Jack fell down and bombed the Jean, and then we won the match. Yeah, that was terrible. Okay, I'll take Sorcerer, and I might take Spiral here. I might take both. No, I'm not. Yeah, I will. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I will. You keep forgetting to remind. It's not supposed to be your responsibilities to remind me. I'm supposed to just not be so forgetful. Okay. We'll take Serpent and Deathless Thanos, I think. Because he can't counter both. And he still can't counter both, so that's fine. I'm interested to see... Never mind. I was really hoping he was going to pick up that J. Jonah Jameson, because I really want to see if that guy has any kind of value whatsoever. Okay, so let's base Serpent first. See if we can get rid of that Pavita. Who do I want to use here? Okay, it's not an ideal counter, but it'll work. I'm not going to outspeed the Serpent against Pavita, but... So the usual Yelena tactic, push at a special 2, and then block the last hit of the special 2. I'm just going to push her into 2 bars. She got the crit, but that's okay. We can get the armor break on to get ready for the attack. Don't throw this. Thank you. Push it to 2 bars again. Right. Yes! Yes! That's awesome! Oh, that's awesome! Sorcerer is the GOAT. Chinmay, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Big fan. I appreciate it, my dude. You're an old bastard. I have an excuse. I mean, I'm not exactly young myself. I'm in my 30s. Okay, so the next one. Let's throw Rhino down. I think I'm going to use Lumatrix against this Kindred. Yeah, Lumatrix, and then last round. They're probably going to place Arcade, but Spiral should work for Arcade or Serpent. If we lose this round, which definitely is possible. Especially if he does that. Right, throw this. Thank you. Pause this. Throw this again. Okay, you're going to be that kind of person. Right. Now we can go for the finish. So I can do special 1 into another special 1. Oh, where did I lose the health? He must have gone into overload, bugger. Yeah, Pav is slow. I do think he's overhyped. I don't think Pavita is as good as people say he is. He can handle a lot of fights, but he is slow. And that's his big issue. It still takes him 50 to 60 seconds to get through his rotation and get that big burst. And for me, I think that's a bit too slow. Yes, yes, we're going to do that now. You timed your reminder perfectly. Right, let's do that. There must be a relic that just isn't on her. No, where have I put it? Why did I put it on High Evo? My High Evo's rank 1. That's the one that's supposed to be on Photon. Weird. Okay. The one that's supposed to be on High Evo was the 6-star version, which I don't have anymore. I've clearly mucked about with these and just forgotten, so I'll just shove this on him. Like I said, he's only rank 1 anyway, so... Alright, we now have a relic back on Photon again. Now we can carry on and get to... We got like, what, 4 wins to get to GC? Appreciate you guys for pushing me above 100 followers on Twitch this stream, though. That is awesome. Might as well collect... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I might as well collect these as we go, but oh well. Okay, so we'll ban Kushala, Shathra, and Okoye. Check for a Jack. He does have a Jack. Cool. Does he have a Captain Britain? He does. Okay, cool. Oh, banning Nightcrawler's mean. Okay, we're gonna take... I think I'd rather take Yelena first because she's at least usable on attack as well if they get a counter, whereas Rhino is not. Rhino is a terrible attacker. Okay, we need to hope that we pull a Jack out of our butt. I'll take Jean for the Yelena. And let's take Tigra for now. Yo, Minnow. It is the real Scorpy. It is still me. So there's the Jack. I could force him to use his Zola or his Yelena on attack. Not yet. Let's take Dark Phoenix. He immediately gets both Nico and Pav. That's ridiculous. I should have picked up I-Bomb there, not Dark Phoenix. It would have forced him to use one of his defenders on attack. On the bright side, he didn't take Pav as well, so we can take Deathless Thanos. What else can we take here? I'll take Carolina, so I've got a counter for Zola, because I kind of want to use Deathless Thanos on defense. Mind you, he's just got Stark Spidey. I was going to say, he's not going to pick Serpent, because I've got Tigra. Although that matchup is pretty difficult. How's the day going? It's going pretty well. It's a shame that, unfortunately, it looks like we've lost the war again, but apart from that, we're doing okay over here. How are you doing? Why would you place that? Are you throwing the round, or are you just confident you can kill him quicker than I can? In which case, I accept the challenge. I just need to make sure I... Dumbass. Wow. Well, that'll teach me. Oh yeah, I'm not white. This might be some of the worst play you've ever seen. That was really... I 100% deserve that. That was health. Yeah, I deserve that. I 100% deserve that. Slightly concerned by our war performance. Yeah, same here. Like, we had a really... I think we were all cursed or something last war, because that was one of the worst wars I think I've ever seen since I joined Cav a very long time ago. This war was just disappointing. I think a lot of the places we died were places where we shouldn't have, and they were over things that were... They just shouldn't have happened, I think. But I think people tend to feel too much pressure when we're against one of the podium alliances, and it just all goes out the window. Because we were doing really well up until these last two wars, and the last two wars, we've just thrown them. Minnow, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. I also could have just parried Zola at the start because She can block non-contact. Alright, let's just have a Yelena race. I think that's the only way I'm gonna do this here. I'm probably gonna lose this match in all honesty because of that screw up against Zola. Definitely now. Right, I need to heal up. Actually, maybe not yet. Okay, the last, like, match or two, I've been playing very bad. Can you throw this? I should have blocked the special 2. Yeah, I'm screwing this up right now. Making very silly mistakes. Right, come over here so I can heal up again. Not that it's going to matter at this point. Push you into the mode. I didn't even need to push her into the mode. That was too slow. Yep. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I deserve that for the poor play. Luckily, we don't lose much because we weren't actually on any tokens at that point. Yeah, I do friendlies. Yeah, 100% I do friendlies. How's the climb going? I mean, it was going really well up until literally about 20 minutes ago. Like, literally, we were crushing pretty much every match, and I think I've lost the last 3 now. Right, I'm going to ban Starkey. I think I should have done that last time. Yeah, we can do a friendly after this match if you want. I might have to leave the last bit of GC until later, because I haven't got too long left to stream. Let's do Lumatrix and Thing here. We'll take Nightcrawler and Nico. Right, that's pretty much it for the attackers now. We need defenders. Is Blue Marvel good for BGs? That's a very rare sight. Let's take Nick and maybe Jean here. I don't know how quick Doctor Strange takes Thanos. So I think I'll play it safe and do Jean. He's horrible for BGs? Well, that's an interesting choice in his deck then. Like, if he's, like, semi-decent, I can understand. But if he's that bad, then, yeah, it might just be simply because he's high rank. How many poison immunes has he got? 1, and that's Kindred. So, I don't think he's going to want to use that against Ibom. But we'll save the Ibom in case he places Kindred and doesn't realise that he's been left without a poison immune. Okay. Have fun with that. We're going to use Nightcrawler in this fight. Blue Marvel is for defense. Is he a difficult defender? I know that his attacks are non-contact, but only against champs that aren't skilled. Oh, I actually want you to throw a heavy now. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. That was a bad decision, actually. Wow, that RNG sucked ass. Okay. Yeah, crit RNG got me. I literally needed 1 out of those 5 hits to crit, and not a single one crit. That was unfortunate. Oh my god, if I lose a literal easy round now... Yeah, so the idea there was... Oh, cool. The idea there was actually to... I was basically just balls to the walling it and just relying on me to get crits. But for some reason... And Nightcrawler's crit rate is usually pretty high, and it's boosted by the precisions. But for some reason, I didn't get a single crit on that entire combo. So I couldn't finish the fight off quick. Okay, so he's got a counter for things. So let's put Gene down. I know he's got Shocker. Oh, it's a rank 5 Shocker. I just noticed that. Is he going to place Lumitrix here? Not Lumitrix, Photon. Yeah, so we're going to use Lumitrix. Right, this time I'm not going to bother doing the extra, at least until I use the Relic. And I'm just going to play it normally. Like how I'd normally fight Photon. Yeah, that's a good point, to be honest. They're going to push her above a bar. Oops. Already making mistakes. Bait this. Do this. And that's it. Cool, that was close. So I'm going to place Nick last round, probably, because I know that... Oh, wait. I won. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, yeah. Even though I screwed up the first round, it still counted. Minnow, are you okay to just quickly wait until I hopefully get into GC? I will, friendly you when the following one of 2 things happen. Either I get to GC or I lose a match. If I lose a match, I'll finish the GC grind on Friday's stream. Oh, a rank 4 White Tiger. That's an interesting one. I like that. I actually kind of want to see what she can do, so I'm going to leave that unbanned. I think I'll ban these 2. Yeah, because he doesn't have stealthy. Stealthy. Fine, you don't have a ton of time, but for time being champ, that's fine. If we get time, great, we'll do one. If we don't get time, I will definitely do one with you in the next stream. I don't like Tigra right now because she can't actually take Gladiator. Considering I've banned Crossbones and Okoye, let's pick Photon here. Okay, now I might pick Tigra and Rhino. Okay, I need a counter for Spider-Woman. There we go. doesn't have an evade counter yet, so I might take Pixie. I don't actually have a good counter to okay. I didn't actually have a good counter to his... Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't have a good counter to the Photon, but he changed his mind. Because Stealthy's for Spider-Woman, so I can't use her on both. Let's go for Nico first. Okay, let's see if I can do this fight this time without screwing it up. So I'm going to use Tiger again, and hopefully this time I do it right. I basically just need to make sure she's neutralized when she throws a heavy. There you go. Don't throw the special one. This, dash in. That's over. I did it right yesterday. Yeah, exactly. I did it right today. That's how the fight's supposed to go. Not like we did earlier. Okay, so if he places Spider-Woman, I'm going to use Stealthy. Also, if he places Gladiator, I would probably use Stealthy as well. If he places Kindred or... Actually, no. Yeah, if he places Kindred or Gladiator, I think I might actually use Nightcrawler. If he places Spider-Woman, we got Stealthy. He hasn't got a counter, really, for Rhino, so I don't think we're going to lose this round. I'll place Rhino next. Kindred. Okay, let's just hopefully get this right this time. Because we got Stealthy can take literally every other fight if I do mess it up again. Hi, Quixotic. I prefer Nightcrawler for attack this meta just simply because he gets really ramped up because of the Fury. Apparently I missed the parry there. There we go. Better. Oh, too early. Wow, that was a lot of health lost. I did too much damage and got caught out by the degen. That's annoying. Mind you, I don't think we're going to lose this round because Anti-Venom is not going to take... Oh, maybe he can. He's got the Decelerate, doesn't he? So he might actually avoid the Unstoppable. Yeah! Nice! I forgot about that. I completely forgot that Anti-Venom has the Decelerate. Right, we're going to play... Oh, should I place... No, I don't think Pixie's a good idea, because he's got Spider-Woman. Okay, I need to stop using Nightcrawler for Kindred, because I keep messing up that matchup. That's twice now I've lost that matchup. Okay, I might actually use... No, I'm going to use Deathless Thanos. That's stupid. And then we'll just take this with Stealthy. Okay. Ooh, that was actually a bit spicy. This is one of the most non-aggressive AIs. I swear that. Oh, come on. Are you actually having a bubble? I don't believe it. Okay, I'm annoyed now. Threw away an easy win. I forgot about the stupid fumble. Oh dear. Oh, that's annoying. How you doing, Art of Peace? Oh, well, again, I didn't deserve that win, but I'll take it. I think we're one more or maybe two more from GC now. As for Rhino, yes, he needs high sig for defense. He needs max sig, really. Mine's sig 180. Simply because I'm still getting the last stones, because I'm saving 200 stones for magic. But the next stones are going to go to just rounding him out to 200, because, yeah, basically the sig on Rhino gives him crit resistance for every physical resistance passive he has. So it just makes him ridiculously tanky. And because he lowers, like, bleed ability accuracy by 75% and stuff, it just makes him really, really difficult to take down. Because the only real champs that can do good damage to him are energy damage champs, and most of those energy damage champs are, like, mystics and stuff. So he does really well. Okay, so I might leave Pav. Let's do that, and I don't like that Modok. Actually, no, I'm gonna ban Hitmonkey. Actually, I don't like the look of that Ascended Hitmonkey. Forgotten, my Alliance member, took him to rank 4 and showed me some videos earlier, and Hitmonkey is ridiculous this meta. He can kill things in like 15 to 17 seconds. I could take Lumitrix or Stealthy for that thing, so I'll take Stealthy. Let's take Venom. Venom's very quick if we don't have a... if he can bleed. Yeah, it definitely helps. Every sig just makes him tankier and tankier, basically. Right, Nico can't take Heimdall, but Venom can. We showed that Venom can do it earlier. I think I'm going to take Jean and Onslaught here. I don't want to take Nico yet. Okay, his Serpent's only sig 40. Who did he ban? Pixie, Punisher, and Spiral. Oh, that Dark Phoenix could now be a problem. Now I need the Nico. Okay. I might reroll. I mean, Tiger is the best option I've got, and I guess I will take Rhino. No, he's got Shang-Chi. I'll take Gentle. Oh, is your Heimdall I destroyed with Venom? Oh. My bad. My bad. Okay. Oh, I genuinely, I've just realized I could have actually taken that Rhino, because he would have had to choose between Thing or Rhino to use Shang-Chi on. Okay, yeah, he's going to use that, which is fine. Do I just throw this round? Never mind, he's going for Venom. I would guess... Okay, we did this fight earlier with Penny, and it was 50 seconds, so I need to beat that. I can take a bit of health to bait a heavy at the start. That's a bad set of buffs. That is a bad set of buffs. Let's nullify or not. Okay. No indestructible for you. So, the next one, I will probably use Gentle for defense. Actually, no. I'm going to use Onslaught for defense. Oh, he's placing first. So, if he places Dark Phoenix, I'm going to place Thing and throw the round. If he places anyone other than Dark Phoenix, I will place Gentle and go for the win. Because I've got Stealthy can take Thing. Because if I use Tiger against Dark Phoenix, he could use Hulkling in the last round, and that could actually be really spicy. Whereas if I just throw the round against Dark Phoenix, I can use Tiger against Hulkling and use Stealthy against anything else, and I don't think I will lose. So I just need him to use Dark Phoenix here. He's going for Thing. In that case, we're going to place Gentle. I'm not going to be toxic. Ban that Venom. Yeah, Venom is stupid this matter. If they can bleed, it's over. Right. Remember to put the slow on. And then, yeah, just do my thing. This AI is annoying me. Oh, okay. I don't want to dash in. Otherwise I'm going to trigger this protection, which I did again. Crap, have I screwed myself by putting the Fury on myself? I have, haven't I? Crap! Okay, I just need to do this normally then. Yeah, there we go. Just don't dash in. Oh, now I'm in Assassin's range. I'm going to do too much damage again. That might be too long. Oh, damn it! How did he do that? Oh, wait, yeah. It doesn't matter if you bleed immune against Deadpool, does it? You just... Special 2, Special 1. Damn. I've lost this now. Thank you, Kawawa. If anything, that gives me a time limit of when to end stream, then. Honestly, you always have a chance with me because I'm not the best player. I'm decent, but I'm not amazing. Yeah, he's going to crush that. We're not going to win this match, unfortunately. I thought, what the... He teased me. That's not fair. That was just mean. What is this passive AI? Don't throw this, for goodness sake. throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, I just had no counter for that Dark Phoenix. I literally couldn't have played that Dark Phoenix fight any better, but that's why I always usually ban her. I got 30 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Was that my GC match? I really want to get into GC today. Minho, I'm sorry. This is taking longer than I thought. Nah, I screwed myself there. If I'd have taken the Nico back in the draft earlier, I'd have easily won that. Dark Phoenix is... I hate her more than any other champion in this game. Even Captain Britain, everything. I absolutely despise her. She is the most stupid, broken, ridiculous champion ever released in this game. At least with Captain Britain, you can have a chance of doing decently well if you play it slow. With Dark Phoenix, it's just, if you can't prevent a death immunity, tough. You lose 40% of your health. For zero reason other than you don't have a counter. I hate her so much. Oh yeah, if you don't have her, all the more reason. To be honest with you, the only reason I have her in my deck myself is if the opponent doesn't have her. But from now on, I think I'm just going to keep her banned, because that was horrible. Who have we banned here? Might take Jack in case they get Captain Britain. Let's take Lumatrix for now. I was lucky that I was sat on like 35,000 units when Dark Phoenix came out, so I was able to get her from units. But yeah, she's... The funny thing is that she was worth it, yes, but she's only worth it for me now, personally, if my opponent doesn't have it. Because whenever they do have it, I usually just ban her myself. Because she's just such a ridiculous champion. If I don't have Spiral, Sorcerer Supreme, or Nico, she's just basically a loss. I'm going to take Pixie because of that Yelena. That is one fight she can do reasonably well. Let's take I-Bomb as well, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take I-Bomb as well. No, I'm going to take... No, I'm going to take I-Bomb. Is that Nico? Do I have a counter for Bullseye? I mean, I could use Pixie against Bullseye as well. Because I could use Captain Britain against Yelena if I wanted to. Might actually get to see a bit of Pixie on attack this round. Looking at the champions he's got Cole. Yeah, Nico's my best shot here. Oh yeah, that's in the rewards for all the Karinas, isn't it? Yeah, for doing the 6 Karinas. Okay, we get to use... Can Okoye take... Okay, yeah, because if I make him use Okoye here, he can't use it against Rhino. Can use Okoye here and destroy the I-Bomb. That was clever. Alright. This is where Pixie gets her chance to not shine. Honestly, I'm only running Pixie at the moment because she's new, not a lot of people have her, and not a lot of people know how to fight her. And she's also pretty good against some skill defenders, but she won't stay in my deck forever because, to be blunt, she's just not that good. throw the damn special. See what I mean? So that was probably one of the best fights you can get. And it still took over 70 seconds to take down, honestly, one of her best fights. And that's a rank 4 ascended Pixie. So that's not even base. She's a decent defender if they don't have an evade counter.
Thank you.
Mr. Bone Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, she definitely has uses. But when you look at other champions in the mutant class, you look at Jean Grey, you look at Onslaught, you look at Cassandra Nova, you look at any of those kind of champions, she's just not going to be better than those. She is quite good for war, I will say that, because her Oshta's debuff, whatever it is, makes her immune, well, basically immune to bleed and shock. So she's actually decent for things like hazard shift and that, but I'm going to place Nico here. I keep screwing up the matchup with Lumitrix, but there's nobody else I want to use Lumitrix on. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Bone Man. Appreciate you popping into the stream and saying hello. Wow, okay, I did it better. Did it a lot better that time. Did it a lot better that time. So that's a win. One more to GC, and then if Minnow's available, I'll do a friendly with him, and then I'll probably end. I'm just going to have a look and see if there's anybody I have right now that's live. Yeah, thank you, Pop. Yeah, that was much better. That was a lot better. Lumitrix, genuinely, is one of my favorite champions. He is so much fun to play. He's difficult to get right, but he is so much fun to play when you do get it right. And he can take a really good variety of fights. He's got good immunities as well with Bleed and Rupture. And he does great damage, has a great wide range of champions he can take. And he's just a lot of fun to play. And in a lot of cases, he can actually be quite a nasty defender if they don't have a miss counter. Or an evade counter. He's definitely a potential for rank 5 for me if I get a skill gem. Okay, so this will probably be the last one if... I might use a shield here, just to... I've got like 10 of them. I want to make sure that we can get to GC this time. Okay. So we're going to ban Kushala, Okoye. Don't see a Starkey, so I might ban Hitmonkey as well. Yeah, now that Lumitrix is in the basic, yeah, you can pick him up. I'm actually currently saving 7-star shards myself because I really want to get Solvark, because I didn't get him. I didn't spend on the idols. The only one I did... Well, I missed 2 of the idols. But I did pick up Imperiosa, which I regret now, to be honest, because... In my opinion, honestly, out of the 4 idols, Imperiosa is probably one of the worst. But that might be because mine's unduped. And to be fair, Isophine isn't amazing either. She's good at cosmic fights, but that's it. What do I want to take here? I might take Spiral because he's banned my Sorcerer. I think I'll take Ibom. I'm just having a look at who's live right now on Twitch as well. Okay, so... I will try to raid to... I think I'm going to raid to Red Nemesis if I'm able to after this stream. Okay, so let's do Nightcrawler and Nick here. I want to support the smaller Marvel Contest of Champions streamers because they often support me. Okay, so this is bad for me. This is really bad for me. I guess Gentle and Onslaught. No. Oh my gosh. It's got a perfect counter for everything there. Oh no, I shouldn't. Actually, no. That actually works out okay because I want to see what he places on defense, because if I can get him to get rid of his Spider-Woman, then... Drisa, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm going to try and make him get rid of his Bastion first. That's good. That's good, because if he uses Bastion here... Okay, no. I want him to use Spider-Woman on defense because if he uses Bastion, he's got nothing for Ibom. He's got Nico, so I could use Serpent here. Yeah, let's do that. Doing well, thank you, Drisa. How are you doing? No. I was about to say, let's not get hit in the face by a special one. Immediately get hit in the face by a special one. Doesn't matter because we just healed it up, but still. I want to be trying to push him special 2, ideally. Okay, let's make the special 2. Damn, he did that really well. Oh, good point, Chinmay. Yeah, he does have Medusa for I-Bomb. Yeah, good point. I might be cooked here. Just debating an MCOC. You have a 7-star Mutant Awakening gem. Mega Red, Captain Britain. I'll say for Gentler Onslaught. Captain Britain, in my opinion. Onslaught doesn't really need the dupe. It just makes him a little bit better on attack. Gentle is available in Ascension Crystals, so you'll probably get him awakened anyway. But Captain Britain isn't in the basic. So I strongly recommend Captain Britain for your Mutant Awakening gem. She does need SIGs, but I'm going to put Nick down. Oh, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Luckily, I used that victory shield because, yeah, I'm about to get cooked. To be fair, I was absolutely screwed on this draft. I had nothing for anything. Luckily, this guy's not running max Limber. Oops. That was only possible because he wasn't running max Limber, and I noticed that. Yeah, probably. I deserve it for that. Like, the only reason that worked is because I noticed in round 1 he wasn't running Limber, so I was like, screw it, I'm going to give it a go because I'll have time to dash in and dash back out. Sorry, dash out and dash back in again after a parry, which is only possible if you're running less than 3 out of 5 in Limber. Yes, I'm sad enough that I knew that. Yeah. I'm probably not going to win this one, to be honest. Even with that. I need really good AI here. And I didn't get it. Well. Really? That's so bad. Never mind. Like I said, lucky I used that shield. I needed good II and I didn't get it. I love it when people do that. It just makes them look like such sad asses. Like, your toxicity just doesn't work on me. It just makes you look like a sad little boy. So, yeah, that was completely my fault on the loss. I had a perfectly good win set up for me there, but the AI wasn't nice to me, and then I missed the parry and got smacked. Right, so ban that. Let's go for a different strategy this time. Hopefully this pays off and I get Rhino. Because I've just banned all of his Rhino counters. Okay, we got 2 great attackers for this matter now. I feel a lot better about this one. Yeah, unfortunately, Minnow, I'm not going to have time for a friendly after this. My pizza is about to arrive, so I'm going to need to come off stream after this match, regardless if I win or lose. So we'll have to do it next time, if that's okay. I'll be streaming on Friday next week, so because that's when the new drops go live, and that's when I'm also going to be doing the Abyss Villain Challenge. So we can do some after that. Right, I'm going to take Serpent, because he doesn't actually have a good counter, and maybe... No, let's take... I've got Nightcrawler for Yelena. Let's take this. Thanks, Minnow. Appreciate it. Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, I'm so relieved. If he had have chosen that Serpent, I would not have had a counter for both Serpent and Deathless Thanos, but he literally was nice to me. He's got nothing for Serpent. Okay, I'm either going to cook this, or I'm not. Yeah, my pizza has arrived, so this is definitely my last one. I got a chicken barbecue pizza pop. The silk lock don't work anymore, does it? I swear they removed that. It's taking too long. Okay, don't use this. Suck. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Just would have been nice. She decided to slow this fight right down, but that's okay. She really decided to slow this fight down. I should have waited. Never mind. That was pretty slow for Nightcrawler, but that's because I was she threw like 3 special ones. Chicken barbecue with pineapple? No. Onions, yes. My partner wanted me to tell you that they think that pineapple is the best ingredient on pizza. Okay, this is a win for us. This is our GC entrance. There is, in my opinion, there should be absolutely no way the Silk should outspeed my Sorcerer here. Oh, I absolutely can say that I've tried it, and actually no, that's a lie. I do like Hawaii, so I'm picky. All right, here we go. Frick. Oh, I didn't wait out the protection. I'm screwing this fight up. I mean, it's still probably not going to beat that, but that was about 20 seconds longer than it should have been. Damn, that was actually pretty quick. Fair play, but that is the last win to get us into GC. I'm gonna end the stream here. Appreciate everybody for popping in. I appreciate all the follows today. You've got me over 100. I am a very happy Scorpy. Let's see, can I raid into... No, okay. They're raid settings. So basically, because my account is lower than 30 days old, a lot of people's settings don't let me raid into them right now. I'm hoping that it's about a week left until that runs out. So this is what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to post the link into my chat. This is the channel that I'm going to be going into next to raid. I would appreciate it if you guys would join me, show your support, give them a follow, and yeah, that is going to do it from me. I'm not going to do a raid message because obviously we're not technically raiding, but if you could join me in there, drop them a follow, I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you all in the next stream on Friday. Catch you in a bit. Bye-bye.